All right, guys, so before we get into this morning's workout, let's get ourselves warmed up. So 10 jumping jacks, whether it's high impact or low. Once you have done 10 jacks, we're gonna alternate 10 front lunges. Keep the lunge nice and small. We just wanna warm up hips, knees, ankles. So you don't need to get the back knee right to the floor. Once you've done 5 left, 5 right, we're gonna do leg swings front and back. So if you need to hold on to something for balance, by all means, but find a focal point for the eyes that will help. Just swing arm to opposite leg. Keep that core nice and tight. 10 on each leg. Once you have done 10 swings on each leg, come on down. High plank or push-up position. So we're on our hands, we're on our toes. Take one foot, step it nice and wide to the same hand. And then that hand is gonna come all the way up towards your ceiling. You're gonna set that hand back. Make sure your eyes follow the hand, and then take an extra second or two to really get into that hip, chest, and shoulder stretch. Once you have done 10, so 5 left, 5 right, stay down, and we're gonna finish with either 10 plank toe taps or 10 plank jacks. So you got a choice. You can either jump or step those feet out for 10, and then you can actually just stay down on the floor because we're gonna start with a sit-up. So with the sit-up, the straighter you keep the legs, the easier. If you bend the knees, more of a challenge. If you want to add a dumbbell between the hands, you can do that as well. We are going to be in each exercise 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 rounds before we move on to the next one. So you can add a dumbbell between the hands, sit all the way up, roll back down. You can cross the hands over the chest. You can keep the hands behind the head. So there's lots of options. And like I said, straighter legs are easier, bent legs more of a challenge. So you can play around with that as you go through all 4 rounds. All right, hey, everybody all set up, ready to rock and roll? Here we go. So I want you to think of using those abdominals to lift the shoulders and reach your hands, if you're using a dumbbell, up towards the ceiling. Control yourself on the way back down. So you can always start with your knees more bent, and then as you get tired, technique maybe starts to get a little more sloppy, start to straighten the legs out a little bit, make it easier, or drop the weight and just go body weight. We got 3 seconds. Good. 1 down, 3 to go. If you're using a dumbbell, you can go heavier, you can go lighter as we go through all 4 rounds. Drive that belly button down into the spine. Feel those abs contract. Use those abdominals to lift the shoulders and reach up towards your ceiling. Take your time, don't rush it. I'd rather you go nice and slow, feeling those abdominals work, then race through it, using momentum and not challenging those abs at all. We got less than 10 seconds. Good, 2 down, 2 to go. Make any weight changes if you need to. We got 3 seconds. We're gonna go into round 3. Here we go. Again, you can bend the legs in more if you want more of a challenge. Straighten them out more to make it a bit easier. Drop the weight, just go body weight. Make it work for you as you go through these 4 rounds. "15 seconds, guys. 1 round left. We're gonna stand up for our next move, and we're gonna need 2 dumbbells. In 3, 2. All right, one more round here. Then we have 10 seconds to stand up, grab 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna do what's called a Zercher bicep curl. All right, here we go, last 40 seconds. With the Zercher bicep curl, we're gonna alternate left and right. And all that means is that we're gonna come up to the shoulder with the dumbbell with the palms facing up. Then we rotate the hand at the top, and we lower the dumbbell with the palm facing the floor. And that's all that is. 10 seconds, guys. Get ready to stand up and grab 2 dumbbells for that bicep curl. You got it. Come on up, guys. Grab a quick drink if you need to. So I need your palms to face up to start. So we're gonna curl up to the shoulder, flip, palms down to come down. Up to the shoulder, flip, palms down to lower. So palms up to come up, palms down to go down. Keeping that upper arm locked into that body, so my shoulders are not moving, just my elbow. Shoulders are down and relaxed, so don't let them creep up. Relax those shoulders, keep them pulled back. We got 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, nice work. Shake it out. Make any weight adjustments, heavier, lighter, whatever you need. We got 2 seconds, and we got our round 2. So palms up to come up, palms down to come down. Knees are nice and soft. Keep those abs nice and tight. So we want to lock this posture. I don't want you to swing the dumbbells up. Shoulders down and relaxed. And now you can always stagger your feet if that feels more comfortable and prevents any movement in the body. 10 seconds, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 2 down, 2 to go. Make any more weight changes. As you get more warmed up, maybe you can go a little bit heavier with those weights. Here we go, palms up, palms down. Do that posture check. Knees are soft, core is locked on, shoulders down and relaxed. We're just moving through that elbow joint. Make sure you don't swing the dumbbell up, and take your time. There's no rush going through the exercises, especially if you are challenging yourself with the weight. Take your time with it. We got less than 10 seconds, 1 round left. And we're gonna go back to some core and a little bit of shoulders. Good. 1 more to go. And then we just need 1 dumbbell for our next move. And we're gonna do some halos around the head. Here we go. Palms up, palms down. Making sure that posture is nice and tall, nice and strong. Abs are nice and tight. We're not swinging those dumbbells up. Shoulders down and relax away from those ears. Remember, you can always stagger those feet if that feels more comfortable for your posture and prevents you from moving through the body. Good, we got less than 10 seconds, guys. Get ready to grab 1 dumbbell. If you need a quick drink, grab it. You got 10 seconds. Good. So I need 1 dumbbell between the hands. Knees are soft, core is tight. Start at the chest. We're gonna halo around the head. So we're gonna halo around, come back. Now stay all one direction. We'll switch on round 2. So we're gonna keep, so I don't want the halo nice and big. Like I don't want your arms coming out, making a big circle. I want you to keep the elbows tucked. Keep them nice and close to the body as you go around the head. The key with this one is not to move the hips with the weight. We want to lock this into place. So it's actually an anti-rotation movement. So the heavier your weight, the more you're gonna feel those abs kick from moving. Good. So now we're gonna switch direction. And you may find as you kind of get going, maybe you can go heavier. Here we go, other way. I had to think for a second. Keeping those arms nice and tight to the head. Controlling that weight. Watching that those hips are not moving with the dumbbell. Nice job, guys. Dumbbell stays nice and close to the head. We got about 10 seconds left, 2 more rounds to go. 1 more round in each direction. There it is, good. I'm gonna go up for the next one. So we're gonna go back in that first direction that you did. Weight up the chest, here we go. I think that's the direction I just did. Good, so keep those elbows in. Keep the weight nice and close to the head. Knees soft, abs are nice and tight. Nice job, guys. You got this, you got this. We've only got 1 round left in the other direction. And then we're gonna come back down on the floor. Last 10 seconds. There it is. Give those arms a little bit of a shake. Probably starting to feel a little bit of shoulders kicking in. All right, last 40 seconds here. Make sure those knees are soft, abs are nice and tight, keeping that dumbbell nice and close to the head. Now when the timer goes, we're back down on the floor. I need you to pick a side, left or right. Now, you can hold the side plank, or you can grab a dumbbell, and we're going to do a side plank row to overhead press. So you won't need a heavy, heavy weight. 2 seconds. Good. All right, so find your mat, pick a side, left or right for me. Now you can do a modified or you can do a full, but we're gonna pop it up. Now you can just hold it here, or you can grab a weight. You're gonna roll it up to the shoulder, press, come back down. Row, press, come back down. So this is an option. You don't have to do this option. You can do this option from a modified position as well. We got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna roll over to the other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, drop and roll. Same thing on the other side. Modified or a full side plank, you choose. Pop it up, hold it. So you can just hold, keeping that hip up nice and high, or you can add that dumbbell row to overhead press. Keeping that weight, again, nice and close to the body as you row. Don't swing it out in front. And take your time with it, no rush. Good, 15 seconds. We're gonna do each side one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop and roll. Now if you're using a dumbbell, if you want to go a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter, make that adjustment. Pop it up, hold it, or we can add that weight. So row and press. Keeping that hip up. So you should feel that whole underside oblique and hip. You're gonna feel that shoulder that's holding you up. Good, keep those eyes straight ahead. 15 seconds, guys. We got one more side to do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop and roll. Last side. Modified or a full side plank. Pop it up first, get yourself set up, and then add that dumbbell if you want. Now, when the timer goes, we're gonna stay down on the floor, but you will need 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna go into a chest press. So we're gonna come on our back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We're gonna start with the dumbbells up and over the chest, palms facing away. 10 seconds, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, on your back. Grab 2 dumbbells for me. Push your back down into the floor. Palms face out, pressing all the way up. On back down. Just tapping those arms on the floor. You need to take an extra second, take it at the top, drop it down, press and hold, drop it down. Keeping that core nice and tight, guys, so back is pushed down into your mat. You got it, there it is. Woo, shake out those arms, make any weight adjustments if you want before we go into round 2. All right, set yourself up. Here we go, press it all the way up and overhead. Bringing those dumbbells together at the top. Keeping your back pushed down into the mat. Take an extra second at the top if you need that little mini break. Just make sure that you don't rest at the bottom. Just tap the arms on the floor and then press those dumbbells right back up again. You got it, guys. Nice work. Come on. Nice. 2 down, 2 to go. 2 down, 2 to go. 2 moves left after this one. Palms out, back push down into the floor, knees bent, feet flat, bringing those dumbbells together above the chest. Just tap those arms, don't let them rest on the floor. Take that extra second at the top if you need to. Then drop those arms down into the next rep. We've only got 1 round left. Shake it out. 1 more, guys, and then we're gonna stand up. And we're gonna need just 1 dumbbell. All right, here we go, last round. Push your back down into the mat. Bring those dumbbells together above the chest. Tap those arms on the floor. Knees bent, feet flat. When the timer goes, we're gonna stand up. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We need 1 dumbbell. We're gonna alternate side, front, side, wood chops. Good, there it is, come on up. 1 dumbbell, guys. So, feet a little bit wider. So we're gonna do wood chop to one side. Oh, my brain this morning. So wood chop, we're gonna come down, throw it overhead, middle, up, other side. You know what, that's not gonna work so much. Pick one side for me. Pick one side for me. Sometimes you think something's gonna work in your head, and then it doesn't. It's all good. So pick one side for me, guys. Gonna come down just about the knee. Eyes follow that dumbbell as you throw it over the shoulder. Keeping those abs nice and tight. 3 seconds. All right, now we're gonna wood chop to the front. So between the feet, pop it overhead, pop it overhead. Very similar to the swing. Here we go. Good, eyes up, chest up. Keeping those abs nice and tight, getting that dumbbell above the head. Using that momentum of straightening out the legs to get that weight above the head. Nice, guys. 15 seconds. We're gonna go to the other side. And then we'll finish off round 4 back here in the center. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. All right, so now we got the other side. Here, throw it over your shoulder. Make sure you rotate hip, knee, and ankle. Eyes are gonna follow that weight. Abs are nice and tight. We're just coming into a part squat, so we're not getting very deep. 15 seconds. We're gonna finish off in the front, and then we got 1 move left. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, one more time through the center, and then we hit the deck. Last move, no weight, just body weight. Heart squat, pop it overhead. Eyes up, abs nice and tight. Using those legs as momentum to get the weight overhead. When the timer goes, we're back down on the floor. Legs straight out, arms above the head. We're gonna do V-sit tucks. So whether you come in with 1 leg or 2, sit all the way up or just lift the shoulders, up to you. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit the deck, guys. Legs straight out, arms above the head. So option 1, just lift the shoulders, pulling that knee into the chest. Option 2, you can still stick with the single, but sit all the way up. And then the most challenging is bringing both knees in. No matter which option you're doing, drive that belly button into the floor. Use those abs to lift the shoulders and to pull the knees into the chest. So take your time. Hold for an extra second at the top if you want. We got 5 seconds left. Good, 1 down, 3 to go. Now, if you find coming in with 2 knees, lifting all the way up is too easy, then what you can do is grab one of your dumbbells and do a V-sit tuck with a weight. So if you need more of a challenge, here it is. Always options, guys, to keep you going. "15 seconds. Take your time, slow it down. Do not swing yourself up with those arms. You've got to use the abdominals to do the work. 3, 2, 2 down, 2 to go, and then we'll stretch you guys out. All right, we got 3 seconds. Come on up and out. So you can always start with the hardest version for you and then make it easier as you go. So you may be sitting all the way up with 2 knees and then drop it down to singles. And then drop it down to just lifting the shoulder. Whatever allows you to keep going for the whole 40 seconds without stopping. 10 seconds, guys, one more round. Three down, one to go. I need 40 more seconds. That is it. Hands above the head. Pull yourself up and release. Final push, guys. Don't stop. Just make the movement easier as you go if you need to. Slow it down. Focus on those abdominals. Don't let the arms swing you up. 15 seconds. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, done and done. Grab a quick drink, just stay down on the floor. We're gonna start by pulling those knees into the chest. Give them a nice big hug for me. Take a couple of nice big deep breaths. And then we're gonna bring the arms out to the side like the letter T. Drop both knees left or right. You can hold it here or extend that top leg for a deeper stretch. And then bring the feet back together. Drop the knees to the other side. Hold it or extend that top leg for a deeper stretch. Come back to the center. One leg up for hamstrings, so grabbing above or below the knee or the toe. Get the leg straight. Extend the opposite leg if you need a deeper stretch. And then switching sides whenever you're ready. Grabbing above or below the knee or the toe, get that leg straight. Extend the opposite leg if you want to go deeper. Figure 4, cross an ankle over a knee. Either push that knee away with the hand or grab onto the uncrossed leg and pull in. And then we'll switch sides. Push that knee away or grab onto the uncrossed leg. We're gonna rock and roll, sit all the way up, legs straight out in front. So you can grab onto ankles, shoelaces, or the toes, feeling a stretch in through the lower back, hamstrings, and the calves. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grabbing onto those ankles, you can let gravity just push them down, or you can use the elbows to get deeper into that inner leg. And then one leg comes out, cross the leg over, give that knee a nice big hug, twist to look behind you. Same thing on the other side. Give that knee a nice big hug, twist to look behind you. Coming on to hands and knees. We're gonna flex the feet, push those hips up, hips up, heels down, into the floor, head between those shoulders. Getting a nice stretch into the calves and hamstrings again, and then walk your feet towards the hands. We're gonna hang like a rag doll, and I want you to think of pushing those shoulder blades apart. So pull them apart, get that nice stretch in the mid-back, and then slowly stand it up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing those shoulders down and back, interlace those hands and open up through the chest. So keep the shoulders down, stick that chest out as much as you can. And then bring one arm across. We're gonna get a stretch from the back of the shoulder. And then switching sides. Give yourselves a nice big old pat on the back. Push that elbow back, quick tricep stretch. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna finish off with our quads, so grabbing onto an ankle. Glue those knees together, push that hip forward, and feel free to hold on to something for balance if you need to. And then switching sides whenever you're ready. Glue those knees together, push that hip forward. And you guys did awesome. Job well done on this workout. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next class.